What's up, everybody? It's Irish Shadow here, and I'm coming to you at 4:48 in the morning on Friday, the 8th. And you know, I've been kind of sitting here for like the past 45 minutes, basically, um, just staring at this one fucking game that I had had downloaded, and I was just thinking to myself, is PT really worth keeping around? And I finally came up with the solution, or the answer to that question. And unfortunately, no, I don't think it's worth keeping around. I've watched every possible video on this subject that I have actually had that involved PT. I've watched the Alpha Omega Sin video, basically saying that like Nintendo or not Nintendo, well, they're pretty much a Nintendo now, but Konami is trying to apparently get rid of the memory of PT. And as good as the game was, I played it more times than I felt I needed to, and now knowing that Silent Hills is not going to happen, I have basically just I've reached my boiling point with Konami. So after a lot of thought and a few drinks, I decided that yeah, fuck it, I'm gonna delete PT, and I just did as I was just before I started this video. Now you may be asking, oh, but it's such a historic game. No, it's not. It's a fucking free demo that was good for its time, and it's not going to go anywhere now. So I don't really want this fucking abomination staring me in the face. I know a lot of you will disagree with that. I don't really care. I don't care. Okay, it's like if you get herpes from your girlfriend, do you keep her as a girlfriend? No, you don't. You get rid of her. At least I would, because I make sense a lot of the time. But yeah, like the whole thing with Silent Hills, I was actually really looking forward to that. So forward to it that I actually 3 months ago I pre-ordered a copy of the Phantom Pain from a local GameStop. So I guess tomorrow I'm gonna go to GameStop and I am going to get my money back for my fucking down my pre-order because I'm done with Konami. I'm done with Konami. Konami wants people to forget about PT. Well, I'm taking it one step further and I'm fucking forgetting about PT. I'm forgetting about Silent Hill. I'm forgetting about Metal Gear Solid. I am forgetting about Konami. And mark my words, you will never hear me mention any of those games ever again. Ever again. I'll never play any of their games. I'll never talk about any of their games. This is the last. If somebody asks me about one of their products, I'm just going to stare at them and I'm going to change the subject because that's just how I feel about Konami. Like, I thought that Nintendo was a little bit of a shit, like a piece of shit as of late. But, like even Sega, with all their fuck ups, they didn't do anything like half this bad. Hell, even Microsoft is off of my radar at this point. That is just how much fucking Konami has pissed me off. But yeah, um, not very much else to say. Oh, I will talk about one thing. If any of you who do not have a PlayStation 4 are thinking about going on eBay and buying a PlayStation 4 just to get just because they have, well, supposedly have the PT demo installed on them, do yourself a favor and don't. Do yourself a favor and don't, because it is not worth paying fucking $1,000+ of your hard-earned money just to fucking play a game that was free. It's like it's a $500 console here in Canada, and the PT download was free. So where did the other like $500 come from? And you're not even completely guaranteed that you're going to be able to use, like, to even play those demos unless the person who originally owned the console has the fucking has a has gives you the password to the account, because if you don't have the password to sign in, you basically can't do shit with it. So, in closing, I just want to say a few things. Anyone who's like baffled as to why I would delete such a quote unquote historic game is because it's not historic anymore. Like, it has no meaning to me at all. Like, I knew back when this demo first came out that the time between the PT release and the release of Silent Hills was about 2.5 years. I fucking knew something bad was going to happen, because it always does with shit like this. It always does. That's why you never see a company release a demo more than like 6 months before it's completed. There are exceptions, games like The Dead Linger, but they're still building that game up. And, well, I don't know if they're still building it up anymore. I have to get in touch with one of my friends who knows about that. But the thing is, they're still technically working on the game, and it's still playable. Like, PT or Silent Hills was never actually fucking started. It was never started. Like, Kojima was in fucking talks with Guillermo del Toro and Norman Reedus, but nothing was set in paper. Nothing was set in paper. It was all verbal exchanges. Basically, like what I'm doing to you right now. I'm basically telling you something, and there might be a lot of people who agree and a lot of people who disagree, but that's as far as Silent Hills got. But that's enough of my rambling for now. So I just want to say thank you guys for watching. I wish things were different, but Konami, you can go fuck yourself.